All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I paused at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. And that's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean is our referee tonight. All right, here we go, round 1 with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since. You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Big ground and pound.
Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, he's got the armbar deep.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Smart.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great submission defense on display tonight. Transition.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage courtesy of that ground.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Round two next. Stop. All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for it. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Round two here. Chimaev gets caught with that punch.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Just misses with that one. And a nice job at least being upright on that. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Nicely done. Muhammad's in half guard. Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there. Three minutes and change to go in round two. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Khamzat Chimaev.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Muhammad.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Good round.
Stop.
All right, there's the end of the round, and Muhammad's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it, but if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. That shot blocked by Muhammad. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, they're trading good shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Muhammad gets in the clinch.
Oh, nice inside trip there. Oh, that was nice.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Lands with the ground and pound here. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, nice. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stage. There it is. Now he's on the mountain.
90 seconds to go in the round.
Let's go. Move those hips and get up.
He's got to be careful here.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep going.
That was a slick transition.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Khamzat Chimaev.
Massive shot from the top.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
That eye is pretty swollen right now. It's gonna
All right, so that round is in the books. Muhammad's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on that, or that eye might swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15. Holy smokes.
Nice judo toss for him there. Oh, man, that swelled area getting worse with every passing strike.
Nice.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Make sure he stays high. All right, buddy, keep that ground position. Hey, elbow.
Now he's got good body position. Yup.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
All right, stay in there, buddy.
Chimaev's back in full mount. Nice positional control here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, man, I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, take your time. Take your time.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
And relax for me. 30 seconds.
20 seconds left.
Huh.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cut man hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, nice jab there by Muhammad. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy
It's a
tonight.
master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target.
All right, so a high-amplitude double-leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Chimaev has got full mount now.
Big right hook there by the champ. Watch the armbar, but watch the armbar here.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. This is a terrible position.
Drop those hammer fists.
takes his back. Muhammad's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, somehow, somewhere he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Side control now.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
All right, so will it be and still or and new? As competitive a title fight as we've had in recent memory. Slight lean for me to the champion, but I could see it going either way.
And still, J.A., and still. Because in those key moments, in those big spots, the champion was the one that led the engagements. The champion was the one that led the dance. And I think that's enough to keep the belt around his waist.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so the welterweight cut never seemingly an easy